good audience here, and this is probably the coolest event this year in New Factory, so good for you guys. This is gonna be an amazing weekend for you, like really unforgettable, I promise you. Based on last year, it was pretty goddamn awesome. Results were awesome, the people were awesome, speakers, everything. But this wouldn't be possible without our awesome sponsors. So really huge thanks for all the organizations and companies that are involved. But let's get down to the business. We have a special greetings for you guys from NASA's International Space Station. So, here it goes.
Greetings from the International Space Station. I'm Expedition 39 Commander Koichi Wakata. I want to welcome you to the 3rd Annual International Space Apps Challenge. Many nations have worked to create this magnificent orbiting laboratory that we live and work in every day. Right now, you are collaborating around the world to develop solutions that could contribute to future space exploration missions and to help improve life on Earth.
Innovative thinking sparks huge advances in human spaceflight. We're so excited about all the work you are doing at the International Space Apps Challenge.
So keep working hard to help us build our future. We need you to help us see our world differently.
Okay, maybe next year we'll have some kind of a booth here that you can do the same thing. I don't know. If we get lots more sponsors. Okay, so how many of you guys were here last year? Raise your hands. Ah, so most of you weren't. Awesome. We have some fresh blood here. So, what is Space Apps Challenge? It's a part of NASA's incubator program, a global 48-hour hackathon. And this year, it's been arranged in over 100 different cities around the world. So you are part of a huge global collaboration during this weekend. So do take advantage of the opportunity to collaborate with Brazil, Spain, China, US, England, whatever. So there are lots of different places. And based on last year, some really good friendships did develop during that weekend. So hopefully you'll find new friends as well. And Tampere is actually the most northern city in the world to organize this, and the only one in Tampere. So you are really privileged to be here. So, briefly about some of the program that we have for you guys, and then I'll go to the hard practicalities that you need to know in order to survive this weekend. So this is going to be an intensive weekend. Some of you guys won't be having any sleep. Hopefully some of you will, who knows, let's see. Last year there were lots of tired people but excited people on Sunday, but the results were pretty awesome. But today, what we have in order, after the kickoff, I'll let you know how to go through the practicalities, how to create your projects in the NASA website and how to find your teammates and that sort of things. Then Tuukka from Digia will tell you about Qt tool and how to get started and some concrete useful tips for you guys. And then after the Digia talk, we'll go to the 3rd floor. And then if you haven't got your team ready, the matchmaking process begins. So how many of you have a team ready? Okay, then we have some matchmaking to do. Awesome. On Saturday, it's a full set of program. So you really need to find the time to actually code and hack between. You don't have to participate in all these if you don't want to and if you don't have the time, that's fine. But we have some pretty interesting talks from Nokia, and actually if you want to take part in that Nokia challenge that we have here locally, really do come here tomorrow morning to listen about those. Then tomorrow at 3 p.m. if you have any problems, issues, or something that you want to ask, we'll be here, some of our mentors will be here so that you can ask concrete questions if you need any help. We'll be here to help you guys. This year NASA really emphasized on the pitching and presentation side. So I know that you're busy in hacking and coding and doing your solutions, but try to find the time on Sunday at the latest to think about what is your presentation about. And tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will be giving you some tips and pointers on the presentations as well. But then 5 p.m. pizza, woo! And most importantly, energy drinks. So we'll be providing you breakfast and 1 meal per day. So tomorrow and Sunday. But do please eat something else as well, so that you'll have the energy to go through the whole weekend. And after that, probably the coolest thing that we have. You get the chance to talk to real-life astronauts. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You can, even actually now, you can ask questions from the astronauts and NASA scientists by tweeting to the space apps and hashtag #AskAstro. So do send questions over there so that Saturday you'll get the answers. And after that, maybe the best part for us organizers, we'll have the party. So if you haven't been in downtown, space bowling and billiards, tomorrow is the chance for you guys. So do save your badge. This is your ticket to get inside to the bowling place. If you don't have it, then you really need to sign up to the additional Eventbrite webpage. But that is going to be some serious fun, beer, cider, more beer and cider. Okay, but that's Saturday. Then on Sunday, breakfast 9:30. And energy drinks, you probably need those. But 10 a.m. We have the guy from Near Space Tuusula. How many of you guys have heard about him? 2, 3. Okay, this is the opportunity to educate yourselves. He's pretty awesome guy. He's a dad who sent his kid near to space. Like it's the youngest children gone ever up to almost space. So it's a really pretty awesome crowdsourcing project that this family has done. So do join up for that to hear some more. And then 3 p.m. On this stage, Queen Sonitus will play some video game tunes for you guys. There's gonna be some extra guests from other events going on, some children even, so don't show up too drunk. But yeah, we'll have some more chairs and something else, but that is gonna be really, really fun. And then at 4, Rovio, Peter Westerpakka will be here to share their latest stories on space-related things. So Rovio is really, really cooperating with NASA. They are doing some really awesome things with those guys and planning some new things that you don't even know about. So Peter will be here to share those for you. But the main thing, besides the awesome program that we have, 4:30 is the deadline for you guys to submit your solutions to the Space Apps webpage. 4:30. If you don't manage to do that, then we're sorry, you're not eligible for the judging. So, important deadline. And at the same time, we'll be introducing here on this stage our jury, which is a secret. They are pretty smart people. So we'll introduce them to you guys and also the judging criteria, and then it's your turn to step on stage and give your max 5-minute presentation. Hopefully with a demo or something visual. And 6 p.m. we will announce the winners. So lots of program, try to find the time to code in between. Last year we got some feedback that we had too much speakers, so we tried to cut it down this year. Let's see how it works. Okay, call for action. What you need to do today. Pick a challenge that you want to embark from the Space Apps webpage. If you're looking for a team, there's a hackpad page or document in that challenge, and you can write a notice to that hackpad that I would like to join a team, and then you'll find your teammates. We'll also do the matchmaking here, so no worries. But if you want to have a global team, that is the way to go. After that, you log in, and then with your team, you create a project on the Space Apps webpage. So the project is the place where you will submit all your solution, data, pictures, whatever. So try to update that project page as you go along during the weekend. And then for some of you guys that did actually sign up for this event by Wednesday, we sent a survival package, which includes all this necessary info plus a little more. But down there is the web page where you can find it from our web page as well. Okay, NASA isn't the only one with challenges. We have a few local ones. Last year we had Ursa here as well, helping a team with this solution. And this is a step to continue that work that the team started then. So if you are interested in a local challenge or winning a hot air balloon flight, I might be, do take up on that. And how to go forward with that is that there are actually 3 challenges in the NASA webpage that is something that you can include this in. So create your projects under that challenge, but do your solution based on Taiwanvahti. And we have Emma Herranen from Ursa as a mentor here for you guys this weekend. So I don't know, can you see her? It's pretty dark, so.
If you want to join the challenge, please contact me for any additional information. And as Sointo said, it's a good idea to participate on one of the other challenges, either the Nokia challenge with the Java library that's also very easily connectable to our challenge, or one of the NASA challenges.
Thank you, Emma. So actually, by doing one solution, you can participate in several competitions and awards. So, pretty neat. Then the Nokia developer, as Emma said, so Nokia Imagine 8 mission. So you can apply that as well for several NASA challenges. So pick up one of the NASA challenges and then implement this imaging into that solution. And then you'll be eligible for the global Nokia competition where the prize is 0G experience flight, which is pretty awesome as well. Okay, the boring thing, resources, tons of resources. So NASA has opened all their data libraries and a bunch of others. So when you go to the challenge page, the description has all the hashtags and mentor contact information. So if you need any help regarding that challenge or want to ask questions from that specific challenge mentor, use that contact information or tweet with that hashtag, and then the mentors will reply to you. Then each challenge has their own hackpad as well in the challenge page, and that is where all the collaboration will happen. So if you have a global team, do share all your insights data in there as well. And as I said, yeah, every challenge has their own mentors, so do use those. They are astronauts, NASA scientists, ESA scientists, so creme de la creme people of space technology. Then some of the challenges have Google Plus Hangouts, meaning that there's going to be live streaming from the US, where you can ask questions by tweeting and so on. So they are the core people of that subject matter. So if you choose one of those challenges, try to see the Google Hangout. It's going to be beneficial. And then of course the Q resources and forum is on that web page down there. So I really do encourage you to, if you plan to code some kind of cross-platform solutions, use Qt, and Tuukka will be here today to answer your questions if you have anything about Qt. Okay, the important judging criteria. So, what does NASA emphasize? Impact, meaning, is there any global impact? Will you save the world? Well, no. Will it actually help NASA or some other organization or your city? Creativity, will you find something new, some new angle or new solution behind the challenge description? And if it's a hardware challenge, then of course the product is important. Will it work actually? And sustainability is due to the US government. It's a huge thing this year. So do try to think any sustainability issues as well. But then the presentation. If you get nominated from Tampere to the global award, you need to do a 1 minute, or was it 30 seconds? I have to check. Video of your solution. And that is the way that the global jury will nominate and choose the best ones. But how the awards go? So from Tampere, we and our great jury will choose 2 winners from one of those categories. So best use of data, best use of hardware, best mission concept, galactic impact, most inspiring. So 2 of those categories will go forward to the global nomination. So the titles are pretty vague. So use your imagination, and so will the judges. Then on Sunday we'll also have a People's Choice Award. So we'll have some kind of a voting system. Let's see how we build that up. I don't know yet, but we will. So you guys will actually be selecting one of your favorites going to the global nominations. Plus the local prizes, so we have some extra goodies for you guys. And they are secret, but you'll know. Yeah. So, what happens if you get nominated to the global award? The best of each category, chosen by NASA jury, will win a trip to the SpaceX Dragon launch on September. So, last year, we were pretty lucky to have a kick-ass team here in Tampere, Space Wedgies, which won one of those categories, and they went to Kennedy Space Center. So it was pretty awesome. Lauri is over there. Woo! Okay, but good prizes. Then something extra. One of our sponsors, Tampere, and we all love Tampere. It's been studied that Tampere is the best place. So, woo! So we have some Tampere tattoos for you guys. I have one here, can you see? I don't know. So, take a tattoo, glue it to your forehead, or I don't know, where do you want it? And then take a selfie, tweet it, and on Sunday, let's see who has the most craziest picture. But there's gonna be prizes there as well. Use your imagination, and hopefully will the best pictures come from Saturday's party after a few drinks? Let's see. Okay, do you have any questions at this point? You are dangerously quiet. Is everything clear?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, you are professionals. So remember to eat, drink, sleep and enjoy. The main thing is that you have fun this weekend. We have fun, you have fun, we meet different new people, talk to people around the globe and just have fun. It's a second matter of what you manage to produce on Sunday. I promise you they are going to be pretty awesome no matter how the weekend goes. Okay, that's it from me. So if you need the teammates or matchmaking, after Digia's talk, let's meet up downstairs and hook you up with new teams. But now, Tuukka Ahoniemi, please, head on stage.
Yeah.
All right. Hello everyone, I'm Tuukka from Qt, Digia. How many of you already now know that you're going to be using Qt during the weekend? All right. Maybe I can convince the rest of you then. Qt is C++ cross-platform framework, and the idea of Qt is that once you write your application using Qt and C++ libraries, you can run the same code on each of these different platforms. So as one of the important judging criteria was sustainability, I mean, with just using one code, you can probably score pretty high on that category. Or, I don't know, maybe, hopefully. I would say there are two main use cases for Qt, creating applications and creating devices. And creating applications is something that we've targeted a bit of resources for you today. I mean, certainly if you're going to make any hardware, or you will use existing hardware, you can definitely take use of Qt during this hackathon. But usually that's for a bit more advanced usage. So in general, if you're going to make, for instance, a mobile app, the purpose of, or the reason for using Qt is that with the same application code, you can run it on Android, iOS, Yolla Sailfish, Windows 8 phones. We have a beta version of that available for you already. So if you're interested in trying that, that's also possible. Also, as a kind of added bonus, the guy doing the port is participating in the hackathon as well. So we have our own expert here, Andrew. So he's going to be, he's from Qt R&D and he's going to be here this weekend as well. As Nokia X runs Android, you can also target Nokia X with Qt applications. And then of course BlackBerry 10, should you have a device for that. Desktop applications can also be done with Qt, or you can make an application that runs both on desktop and on mobile. For device creation, the benefit of Qt mainly comes from writing user interfaces. So it's rather easy to, like if you set up embedded board, developer board, for instance Raspberry Pi or BeagleBone, it's rather easy to create a fluent user interface on top of that using Qt, as well as write all the kind of a nasty C++ things with the cross-platform libraries. However, setting up Qt on an embedded device requires a bit more work. I mean, we do have resources for that too, but usually it's a few hours to kind of set up your whole embedded tool chain and cross-compile Qt for that board. After you've set up, everything is hooked up into your Qt Creator IDE, and it's fairly straightforward onwards, but setting up takes a bit more time. So some of the things we've kind of worked within Qt, combining these things is, for instance, Internet of Things. Internet of Things in general is a big buzzword on embedded industries nowadays. It's basically the idea that you can have a bunch of embedded hardware, embedded devices connected to the internet, and then you can have arbitrary amount of mobile devices and desktop PCs connected to that hardware over the internet, controlling them, visualizing the data coming from them. For instance, if you're doing embedded devices outdoor for like a weather station, you can have a headless embedded device outdoors running Qt, uploading the data to Qt Cloud Services, and then you could have any mobile device reusing that same code and accessing the Qt Cloud Services and visualizing the data. So kind of this is the direction where we're going with the Qt development now more and more, to enable true cross-platform experience over embedded desktop and mobile. We are currently about to release Qt 5.3. So we are in Qt 5.2 and Qt 5.3 is coming out pretty much in a month. However, the beta version of Qt 5.3 is out already today. So why I'm saying this here is that Qt 5.3 actually, besides the Windows runtime port, which allows you to do Windows Phone applications out of the box, it also provides you the positioning API for Android and iOS. So in case you want to use GPS on your mobile application, you should go and download the 5.3 beta. Otherwise, you're probably good with Qt 5.2. The developer offering for creating applications with Qt consists of, first of all, the Qt Creator IDE that's used for developing the applications. It's a full-blown IDE. It doesn't contain the build tools, but it hooks into the native build tools. So underneath, it's using all your Android compilers or iOS compilers, but you get to work directly from the same IDE. It also features things like a visual designer and a very nice code editor. It also allows you directly to deploy the devices, as well create a package for several marketplaces. So it's easy to create the application completely inside Qt Creator, then test it on a device, and then package and deploy it to Google Play. On the code level, we have a collection of C++ libraries for doing things like networking, databases, Bluetooth, sensors, these kinds of things. On top of that, we have a variety of UI approaches you can use. Normally, especially on mobile devices, you would use something called Qt Quick, where you program the code using a language called QML. So this is something that is rather easy to use even though you are not a C++ developer, because, well, it's not C++. However, underneath the codes, everything is running on using the native tools. So if you're doing things for Android, you also need to install the Android tools. You don't need to use them yourself, but you need to install them. So that's what I'll go through soon. We've created a separate web page. It's under quteproject.org, Space Apps Challenge. This is how the web page looks like. So the idea is that here we've gathered a few resources for you to use. We have a recorded webinar, so we did a webinar a couple of weeks ago. Well, it doesn't go into much more details than what my talk here now today goes. But anyway, you can check that out. And then we've gathered a list of resources to a wiki. So you can find all the download links. You can find additional information about 5.3 beta, documentation, tutorials, on-demand webinars, videos for the relevant topics, as well as blog posts. So this is probably something useful you want to check out before you start really hacking, or if you face a problem. On the other hand, if you face a problem, we've also set up a forum that's in under the Qt project pages. So you can post questions here. It's a global forum. So if there are other teams using Qt, they can also use this, and we've also hinted to our own developers to kind of frequently take a look at this page during the weekend. For more real-time information, we also have our own IRC channel in Freenode, Qt Spaceship. And then there's actually you can also go to the generic Qt channel to ask questions. Okay, few words about setting your environment up. So in case you're doing Qt for mobile development, you first need to install native tools. On Android, this basically means these tools here. These are all also listed in the pages or under the documentation under the page. So you'll need the Android SDK, NDK, and Java Development Kit, as well as a Windows compiler. You just go ahead and install these. You don't need to know how to use them. But then what you do is you go into your Qt Creator, and there's a tab in the settings called Android, and that's where you locate all these tools. And basically after that you're set up. Then you can do Android build directly from Qt Creator. But as Qt is always using the native tools, you need to have them installed. So that's the reason. On iOS, you need to have an OS X computer. So unfortunately, there are no iOS build tools available for Windows or Linux. So if you don't have an OS X computer or an Apple computer, you can't deploy to iOS or App Store. On top of that, you also need to have the developer tools and basically an Apple developer ID, a registered device, and certificates, like you would need for iOS development in general. The code itself is exactly the same on Android and iOS, so this is something that you can also target to do later after the weekend if you want to deploy your application to App Store later on. So you don't need to do this today. Yeah, so for resources, check out the web page, ask me or Andrew over the weekend. I'll be here today and most likely tomorrow during the mentoring session as well, and Andrew will be here when he's here. Go to the IRC channel and yeah, let us know should you do something with Qt, and we'll be also happy to promote you to the judges and also to Qt project members in general. All right, thank you. Enjoy the weekend.
Okay, so you can bribe Tuukka in order to bribe us if you want to win. No, joking. Thank you. So awesome to have you guys here mentoring tomorrow as well. So if you have any questions on the tool, be here tomorrow as well. Okay, but this is the official part. Let's go one stairs down and start the matchmaking. Okay, thank you.
Andy on varmaan 7 vähän miettiä. Se on ihan mahdollista. No, me ei sen takia mainittu sitä. Sen jälkeen se on Soundboardissa. Sitten sun pitää antaa myös videos oman työkaluun ja aloitetaan, että sä nyt itse kokeilemaan. Mut se on ihan... Ääni nimenomaan on meidän Windows 6 silloin vähän niin, nimenomaan. Tuo mä mukaan. I don't need to like take a... Really? Mä olin.
Se voi olla vähän, se on vaan haastavaa. Voidaan varmaan lopettaa tästä striimaaminen tässä kohtaa. Hei hei.